Hey guys, it's your boy Quincy, and today I want to talk about men. You are the prize. Let me begin. If you men out there in the world, you go through dating experience through dating websites, i.e. Match.com, Tinder, Pension Fish, and all the other dating websites. Yeah, if you're experiencing disappointments or you're not getting a girl you want, or they turn you down because they met another guy, or if you start dating them, they dump you after a few dates. Don't worry about it, because you gotta understand, yeah, your peak hits later in life. When a man hits 30, he improves in looks, money, power, resources, and body. He gets more. He has longer body peak, strength peak his body. If he goes gym, looks after, works out, and so on. Yeah. And women, when they between age 15 to 29, that's when they hit their sexual peak. Yeah. In terms of they look young, they're on the youth and beauty, they're the sexual peak, every man wants them and so on, yeah? But what you know is, yeah, in date websites, yeah, I'm on the date website, as you know already, Match.com, yeah? And you get a lot of women in their 30s panicking, like saying that, oh, I want to settle down, or find the right guy to settle down with. And when they say in date profile, oh, I had my fun, I want to settle down now, what they're telling you guys, yeah, they suck a lot of dicks, and not going to give you any sex. So watch out for that, guys, yeah? And if you're in your 30s, especially in your early 30s and beyond that, yeah? If you look after yourself, you can attract any woman you want, especially if you've got a good career, you're working hard, you're doing well for yourself, you're staying out of trouble, yeah, and things will be okay. Because another thing you've got to realise, yeah? If you're a man in your 30s and beyond, yeah? If you've got a good career, you've got no kids, you've never been married, not divorced, not child-free, not divorced, none of that stuff, yeah? Your value go up as you get older. You need to realise that, yeah? And women, especially young women, find you attractive, trust me, yeah? And especially a man in your 30s look young for your age, that's a big, massive bonus, yeah? You don't understand the power you have, men. So don't fear, don't panic. If you're not getting girls in your teen and 20s, yeah? Because in teen and 20s, you're not going to get the girls you want, yeah? Because girls your age want to date older men who's more established, got more careers, who do well for themselves and so on, yeah? So they're not gonna go for guys your age, especially in the teen 20s. They're gonna go for guys that are older, yeah. But then the tables turn when they hit 30. You only hit 30, yeah, or 35 when they hit 35, yeah. The power switches, yeah. Now you're gonna come to your own power in terms of your looks, money, power, resources, and they're gonna get old. They start to go grey hair, and even they do look good, yeah. Even if a woman does take care of herself, look good, go gym, and so on, she's not going to look good in her 20s, in her 30s as she does in her 20s, yeah? So, there is hope, you know what I'm saying? And I'm 37, I turned 37, like, almost 20 days ago, yeah? And, I'm single at the moment. I had one date last weekend, but I don't think I'll hear this girl again. I'm very lucky if I hear this girl again, but if I do, then good. If not, then someone else will come along, yeah? But like I said, once I get my life sorted, once I get a new job that I like, and get myself a career, and once I start working my up in the company, whatever company I choose to work for, obviously I'll be great, because I've got good education. I've got 2 degrees. I've got 5 qualifications, including 2 degrees. Yeah, I'm a slim built guy. I've got good physique for a slim athletic built guy, but I want to be bigger, not too big, just a bit bigger. Put a couple stone on, I'll be fine. 1 to 2 stone and big, I'll be fine. Yeah, but my thing is this year I'm gonna cross the road, right? Be careful. Yeah. So my thing is just, don't worry. I mean, my thing is this year is to to be patient, guys. I know it's a hard thing to do, because you're not getting the girls you want. You feel like you're not gonna get nothing. This is gonna be the best you ever do, but it's not. It's start at the beginning, yeah. Even if you do get women you want when you're young, yeah, and you think that's the best there is, no, it will get better as you get older. Trust me, from experience, what I've seen and what I've seen out there in the world, yeah. You're gonna find better looking women out there for young women that are nicer. Because I find girls my age now, I'm 37 now, girls my age, they've got kids. I say people that I would say that people who I grew up with from school, and people I grew up in Edmonton and areas I've lived in, I'll say 90% of people I know all got kids, they've got families now, and a lot of them, some of them single parents, some of them good relations. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's all bad, but a lot of them they're in bad situations from what I've been hearing. And I thank God, okay, I'm not with kids, because in the ideal, I want to have a family. But had my life worked out the way it worked out when I was younger, I had a different things younger. I got a career when I was younger, went to university at a young age, yeah. Of course I want a family, because I want to meet nice people, get my type that I already said in my last videos, yeah. But unfortunately, I'm not met the woman I like. So therefore, I'm still searching for the woman I want to be with. You know what I mean? And me, I'm a picky guy. I'm a fussy guy. I'm not going to settle for any woman. I'm going to settle for a good-looking woman who's child-free, got no kids like myself. I've got no kids either. So, you know, I want to meet someone who's got no kids and, you know, wants to do well. To be happy in life. Because you ain't got one life here. Because you, like I said in one of my last videos, if you have kids with one woman, you're fucked for the rest of your life because you've got to pay child support for your kids. So you've got to do your kids, right? But like, you know, if you don't make mistakes, don't make it. If you haven't made the mistake, shit, do not make it. Yeah. All I gotta say is this: just live your life, be happy, and when you gotta stand here, you get your physical peak as a man. When you get older, as long as you look after, go gym. Your physical peak in terms of going gym and stuff like that will much last longer than a woman was. Because when you gotta stand here, when women hit 30 and above, yeah, like especially if they have children, a lot of them let them go. Let's just face it. Let's just speak the whole rep truth of anything nature, yeah. When they get married to a guy, the sex stops, yeah. That's why you hear a lot of unhappy marriages and a lot of sexist marriages, yeah. That's why a man like me will never get married. I mean, I wouldn't mind having a kid one day. If I met the right woman, if the right situation, right circumstances, the right woman come along, yeah, of course I'd love to settle down and have a kid, just one kid, because obviously I had a shit upbringing growing up as a kid, so, you know, and I want to make sure that I'm in a well-paid job so that if I can provide for my child, you know what I mean, so they can have the best life that I didn't have when I was growing up, and meeting nice beautiful women that loving me through good and bad times of life, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm going for a bit of drought right now. I'm going for a bit of a dating drought right now. Since my last relationship ended over 2 years ago, I've not had a relationship. You know, I've been single, and you know, it's been alright. It's been good. It's got its perks in terms of I can do what I want to do. I've got more freedom. But then, like I said, in one of my last videos, yeah, I see all these nerd-looking guys, non-black guys, with the best looking women you can get, and I'm thinking, hang on a second, I'm better looking than him, but yet he's got the girl I want. But you know what? The way I look at it, if they could do it, I could definitely do it. You get me? I'm better looking than them. So any guy who's going through dating struggles right now, don't fear, because it will get better. I don't know. I'm going for the only time I go for dating drought myself in my life. Yeah, if I was out of work, unemployed, and I've been unemployed, or if I was university studying, obviously the unemployment bit, because obviously no woman wants to date man that's broke unemployed, yeah. And obviously the second one was going to university, because I had no time for a relationship. I've been so focused on my studies, get my 2 degrees. I did meet girls when I was at university. Not in university, girls outside university. They did like me initially, but unfortunately things didn't work out. And at that time I was disappointed about not getting with them girls. But I thank the Lord, because I didn't get. I'm glad that I thank God it didn't happen, because it wouldn't have worked out, and I probably dropped out of university because obviously I've been so focused. I've been focused on studying and put all my focus on the girls, and it wouldn't work. So therefore I'm so glad that I didn't get with them, and I was so focused to get my 2 degrees, and also I went to my two graduation ceremonies at Wembley Stadium, you know, in November 2013 and July 2015 respectively. Yeah. So guys, don't panic. I know it's easy and done. I know you feel that things won't get better for you, but trust me, they will. You know, you hear a lot of older men, not just celebrities dating younger women, but you hear normal guys in normal stories. They date. There's this guy in his 80s, right? I think it was 87, 88. I think it was. Yeah. He was UK's oldest dad, right? It was fucking had the kid with 24-year-olds. You get me? So where you guys stand here? Men can have kids till the day we die, right? Women can't. They can have kids to the early 40s if they're lucky, early 40s if that. And that's not being facetious rude. That's just true. That's the going the truth, yeah. And why do you think when women hit 30 and 40, especially when they get to 40s, they start panicking because obviously they start to get fertility treatments because of when they're freeze their eggs. And that's horrible, because if they have kids when they're in their 40s, yeah, they can come out with deformed and horrible, and that's not healthy for the child. You know what I'm saying? And with men, as long as you've got healthy sperm, and you got some, we look after keep our bodies fit. We can bang as many women, we can fuck as many women we can, yeah. And say if I'm like 40 something, say I'm 41, 42, I could date 25-year-old woman, and because I look young for my age, yeah, I can get away with it. Like now I'm 37, but I look about 23, 24, yeah, with my beards, yeah. But if I shave it off, yeah, I look about 19, 20. So you know, look at me. Look at me as prime example. Okay, I'm single now, yeah. I had a date last week, but it'd be nice if I see it again. But if I don't, I'm not gonna panic, because in day there's plenty of women out there. I'm a good looking dude. I can get almost any woman I want, yeah. And you know, I just want to enjoy myself, enjoy your life, because you got one life, mate. You know, you life. So fellas, hear me good. If you're not getting what you want in your teens and 20s, don't fear and don't stress, because it will get better for you. Things will improve you. You know, your prime will hit in your 30s. From 30 and beyond, you hit your prime. Women's prime declines after 30. Yeah, I'm not saying they're gonna get ugly, they're gonna tell ugly, fat, not all of them, but it's a slow decline, and they don't look as good as they used to be. Even they look older, it's just their it's in their biology that they don't look as good as man does. You got to understand. When men get older, we look good, especially if we don't take drugs and look after ourselves, yeah, and keep us fit, then our peak will last till the day we die, yeah. With women's peak, they sort of they hit their 30 and they start to decline. You know what I'm saying? And you know, if you date a girl your age, make sure she's good for age. Yeah? If not, date a younger girl, because if let's say you're like 35, 40, yeah, and you want to have a kid, you have children. Make sure you get girls young, because obviously she can bear healthy children. She has enough energy to look after those children while you're working, fight for her and things like that. So, guys all over the world, yeah. If you can't get the woman you want, it's not the end of the world for you. It will get better for you. Trust me, yeah. At the moment, I'm going for a bit of a drought at the moment, but you know what? Once I get my life sorted out, trust me, I'll be up there. Go to the gym. I know. There's 5 things to prove, yeah. Is obviously get the job I want, get the career I want. Number 2, go gym. Travel the world. That's number 3. Number 4, learn to drive. And number 5, buy a flat in the area I live in London, in the Oakwood Coffers area in North London where I live, and buy a flat around there, get my house. And obviously, those 5 things will improve my life massively. They improve my life so big that it'll bring a massive confidence for me. So, you know, fellas, again, don't stress, don't fear. It will get better for you. And you know, all you gotta do is, as long as you stay out of trouble, as long as you don't get divorced or having unwanted children with one woman, and you keep yourself fit and healthy, and you have a good career that you like, it'll be good. And men, like I said, men get better age. Men peak age like 5 and 1. So, you know, you may not, if you're a teenager in the early 20s, it might not feel like it now, but in the future it will get better for you. Anyway, listen, if you like this video, please subscribe. I'm out.